Hey guys, it's Ivy and welcome to my Q&A. I'm so excited to be doing this and I really hope that it will help you guys get to know me better. And if you come up with any more questions, please leave them in the comments and I will definitely do another Q&A at some point because I love letting people get to know me, honestly. So for this video, we're going to start with the Q&A and then at the very end, I will be drawing which one of you who entered my raffle will be featured in my LPS movie. So let's just start with our first question here. What first drew you into LPS, or more specifically, LpsTube? Honestly, I found my way into LpsTube through MLPTube. I started out watching My Little Pony series by like MLP Stop Motion and other creators like her, and then some of them also did LPS series, so I started to watch their LPS content, and that drew me into LpsTube. And I think my really fundamental, oh my gosh, I love this and I'm staying here forever moments, those series were probably Experiment 42 by LPS Ace and My Hopeless Romance by Fun Group Production. So honestly, huge shout out to those two creators because their content is what hooked me onto LpsTube. And this next question sort of ties into that. How did you find out about LPS, or when did you start getting into them? I think I was about 12 to 14 when I really started getting into LPS, and that was when we were in G5 and 6, I believe. So I mostly collected those starting out, and I really wanted older LPS, but I didn't have a way to get them at the time. So my collection kind of just started out with those generations, which leads into another question. When did you start collecting LPS? So I initially started with G5 and G6, like I said, and then I just started collecting G2, 3, and so on, just this last year in 2025. I had some fakes before, and I had like a few kittens and stuff that I had gotten prior to that, but just this last year was the first time I really like started my collection because one of my friends actually ended up giving me most of her childhood collection of LPS, which was so amazing, and she kind of started my collection there. So now I've just spent the year collecting older LPS, and I did also start collecting G7 when they came out. I love this next question, mostly because I feel like my answer is kind of funny. Why do you have the mascot you've chosen to be your mascot? Is there a meaning behind it? No, there is no meaning behind it. I literally she is the G7 holiday dachshund, and I did not like the hot pink on her, so I decided on a whim I was going to take it off, and I was a little bit worried about her being too plain. But then I realized, hey, she's plain, which means I can go outrageous with her outfits because I love dressing up my LPS. So honestly, that is probably the reason. I can just dress her up however I want and I don't have to worry about it being too much because now she is very simple and elegant and I just think that she fits me. And then what made you want to start making these videos? Honestly, it was my friend deciding to give me her childhood collection because we'd been talking about it and she told me she was going to bring them to me. And I was just like, wow, this is so amazing. What am I going to do with them? I want these LPS so bad, but I don't want to just have them. What am I going to do with them? And then I was like, well, I did used to always want to be on LpsTube and wanted to make LPS videos, but I never had the opportunity. So I just decided on a whim to start a TikTok account and start making skits and just see if I liked it. And I did. And it actually really helps me with like therapy work and stuff too. So that's a bonus. And so yeah, I honestly credit my friend because she gave me her LPS and I wanted to use them for something, not just have them sit around, you know? And then what advice would you give to someone who's wanting to start making an LPS series? So I am still in very early production of my own LPS series, but what I would say is what I've been learning for myself so far is that it's very important to not rush yourself. Don't give yourself all these deadlines and be like, okay, I have to have my script done by here and I need to have scenes filmed by then and I need to have a trailer out by this time and so on, because that just kills the fun in it. And I'm a very perfectionist person. I'm that way with my books too. So obviously scripting for series and stuff is like important to me. But I am learning that I just need to go at my own pace and I just need to have fun with it. So I'm still doing the scripts and everything, but I'm being a little more lenient on myself and I'm giving myself time to just do it and enjoy the process and be like, you know what? I publish it when I publish it. Like, videos will go up when they go up, and I'm just gonna work where the inspiration takes me, which is why I'm also working on an LPS movie now instead of the series I'm supposed to be doing. So just do what you feel like you need to do in the moment and go at a pace that works best for you. Don't give yourself a whole bunch of deadlines and stuff. Don't overload yourself, because that just takes all the fun out of it. And I think that's what's most important, is to do this for fun. What's your favorite music genre? Okay, honestly, I am a person that listens to anything and everything, but I would have to say I think most often I listen to instrumental music, just because that's what I listen to while I'm writing, what I'm reading, like traveling, anything like that. I'm a person who thinks a lot, so I like music that I can just kind of lose myself into, let my brain run away with, and instrumental really does that for me. So I listen to a lot of like classic instrumental or movie soundtracks. Hans Zimmer is my go-to. My gosh, if I could marry music, I would marry his music. Like, his music is my muse, so to speak. And then our last questions are 2 in 1. What are your hobbies besides LPS that you like doing, and how old are you? I am 22 years old. I'll be 23 in March, and my hobbies include writing, obviously, as I've said, since I'm an author. I also do a lot of art projects, and I like to play video games. I really like to read. I do ballet. And I really like to be outdoors, so I like to go walking and do stuff like that. Some of my art projects, I do digital art, I do LPS customization, I do traditional art, I do painting. I like my traditional art the best. I like to take old books that I don't use anymore, don't read, or didn't like, and I tear up the pages, put them on a canvas, and then I use pens and ink to sketch out things on them, and then I add dried flowers all over, because I love dried flowers. I love drying flowers. Actually, I should show you guys some of this art, but that's what I like to do for my art. And some of my favorite video games would have to be The Witcher 3. I love playing The Witcher. I also have enjoyed playing Baldur's Gate, Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, and Jedi Survivor. Love those games. I play video games for fun usually, so I don't stream them or anything, and I don't do I don't put it on the most difficult setting or anything. I just like to play and have fun. It's my relaxation, I guess. Reading, some of my favorite books are The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I also love Wuthering Heights and The Picture of Dorian Gray. I love very psychological reads, I feel like. Reads that really delve into human nature and the consequence of choices. So I like to read a lot of classics and fantasy, some sci-fi, some romantasy, and just a lot of things like that. And if you're curious about what kind of books I write, my books are primarily dark fantasy. I think that covers all of the questions, so I hope that this helped you guys get to know me a little bit better. And yeah, like I said, if you come up with any more questions, feel free to ask, and I will definitely do another Q&A at some point. But now it's time to draw the raffle winner. And just to quickly clarify something, I had made a separate post before I had decided I was doing a raffle asking for questions, and so some of the questions in the Q&A were on that post. And I did ask those users if they wanted to be entered in the raffle, but I didn't get an answer, so I did not enter them. So that's why there's fewer raffle entries than there were questions. Okay, and the winner of the raffle is Strange LPS Studios. So I really hope that you'll enjoy working on this movie, and I will be messaging you about some of the details about it coming soon. Thank you again to everyone who participated, and I can't wait for you to see this movie, which will be featuring Strange LPS Studios. Although if for any reason plans change and it will no longer work for you to help in this movie, that will be totally fine. Just let me know and I will draw from one of the other raffle entries as a runner-up. But for now, this is our winner, everybody. So congratulations, and I can't wait to work with you.